Hey guys, Owen Malul here. After last time showing you how a beginner student of Krav Maga looks like with no experience whatsoever, today we're going to show you how a student who practiced 2 years of Krav Maga and demonstrate to you the most common techniques for self-defense for a woman. So here we have with us today Shana, who's been practicing Krav Maga for 2 years. Shana, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us, how everything started?
I started as being a dancer actually for 9 years, and then I came across Krav Maga anew, and I started training, and thanks to that I started to be much more confident and get toned, more fit. It brought a lot to my life.
Okay, cool. So after practicing 2 years of Krav Maga, you're going to demonstrate to us a couple of Krav Maga moves. We're going to start actually by kicking and striking. We claim in Krav Maga that one of the first concepts is actually being able to strike, learning that your body can become a human weapon. And sometimes, as we know, the best defense is a good offense. So you're going to demonstrate to us some of the strikes which are extremely important, gives you the aggression and the confidence and the attitude to react under stress and danger. Let's start. So Shana, freestyle, kicking and striking. Nice job. So you guys were able to see how a 2 years Krav Maga student performs. We'd also like to mention that Shana, after practicing with us, decided to go and become an instructor, and right now she's in the process of start teaching soon. Let's start with the 5 most common scenarios of self-defense for a woman. For this, we're going to invite Leo is going to be the attacker. Leo, thanks for joining. So as you can see, guys, we have definitely what we called self-defense, which the attacker, we assume, is always bigger and stronger, and we always assume as a defender that we are smaller than the attacker. So we have Leo here, who is over 2 meters, and Shana, who is 1 meter and 54, if I remember correct. Okay, so Leo, you're gonna be performing the first attack that's going to be a defense against a swinging motion. Very important to mention, even though we covered it up already in previous episodes. A striking or swinging motion, we call it, is definitely the most common attacks in a street fight for a guy and for a woman as well. It can represent a punch, a slap, a hair grab. As you can see, all those motions are the same. What if you have a bag that I'm going to go and pick? What about shirt grab? So all those motions, Shana, you're simply going to perform the defense, finish it like it's being done on the street. Leo, whenever you want, you can attack. As you're able to see, Shana simply perform a defense as a reaction, instinct, as we always speak. Krav Maga is based on the natural motions of the human body. Everybody's instinct is doing this way. Then she performed a couple of strikes, attacked if possible, but if he keeps attacking, she already wrapped his hands to neutralize the attacking hand, and then she continued with a couple of knees. You were able to see how interesting when Leo pulls Shana, she's even kneeing him in the air, so it really doesn't matter how big is your attacker. The moment you're anchored the attack itself, you simply neutralize it and use the energy of the attacker sometimes even against him. To conclude, we started by showing you how a 2 years Krav Maga student looks like, all the strike and kicks that represents the confidence and the attitude of someone who learns self-defense. Then we moved to the first technique out of 5, the most common scenarios that can happen for a woman. We did a defense against a swinging motion that can represent a punch, slap, grab hair, or anything like that. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you.